Hello, this is the Vertical Sandwich, and welcome back to Let's 100% Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Alright, so, I left this in, this is uh, uh, a post-added commentary because, we're gonna get the next 10 hidden packages, so there's gonna be some cuts in here. I showed that last part because, that's paint and spray, and you're gonna end up using them. They're, obviously, I know this is really basic stuff, but I'm gonna say it because, why not? You pay money, they paint your car, and if you have a wanted level, it goes away. Conditional upon the fact that you don't do anything else bad. So if you go to a paint and spray and then you run somebody over, your wanted level comes back and it does you no good. So, if you want to make sure that nothing, if you want to lose your wanted, yeah, don't drive in the water, man. If you want to make sure that your wanted level goes away, you got to be careful, and sometimes it just makes sense to sit in the paint and spray until your wanted level goes away. Alright, so there's a hidden package over here, and it's going to be our 11th one. It's number 12 on our map, the G Unleash map, which I'm going to post. So, there you go. And now we're going to be... now there's a cut coming up because I had to figure out exactly where I was going and what I was doing. But I left the crunching those 3 people in there because I thought, you can never get enough in these videos of poor innocent people getting hit while doing their shopping. See, there we go again. Alright, so we're down here by where we pick up the Cortez missions. And I should have probably gotten this during the Let's Party sequence, or the Let's Party video. Because in this, there's a parking garage right across the street from the point where his missions start, and in one of the corners, again, I have trouble with parking garages in corners, apparently. In this corner is package number 5 on our map, our 12th package. So that's that, and now we're gonna head north up to the bridge, and I'm probably missing a package in this general area. I'm gonna have to. I did most of these from memory for this video. The next ones I'm gonna have to plan out a route and stuff, because obviously there's 40 something packages that are accessible when you first start the game, and I don't know. I don't know where all of them are by heart. So, all right. So behind, kind of along the waterfront here, along the water edge, there's one behind the hospital, kind of. I mean, it's that white building. You can see it in the distance. There's a hidden package right behind that building. There's probably an easier way to get there from where I went, but I did what. It seems every other time I've gotten it from the other side, but for the life of me, I just couldn't figure out how to get into the other side of that. So that's our 13th one. That's package number 6 on our map. So if you want a screenshot, although this video actually, I think does a pretty good job of showing you where it is. Alright, so next we'll be headed up to, there's some brightly colored buildings up by the entrance to Starfish Island. And we'll be headed up there. So I lose that car that I just paint and sprayed. I know where it is now, but at the time I couldn't find it. So over here, we'll go pick up something out of the mall parking lot. What can I say? I lose cars, I smash into things. I'm not a textbook Grand Theft Auto player. And the point of these videos is not to show you perfect strategies for doing things and make it look like I'm the greatest player in the world. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm persistent. I'm willing to do things until I get the hang of them. Alright, so we cut there, and we go in here, and there's 2 in here. There's one back in these shower stalls, the easiest one to find on the property. And then there's one hugging one of these buildings. I think there's 2 buildings in here. There's actually several kind of buildings. But one of the really tall buildings has one hugging it. Okay, so that was our 14th package. That was number 17 on our map. So the description on the map I'm going to post a link to says it's next to one of the long pools, and there's a couple long pools in here, but this turns out to be the one right here. So, and it's not in this little alcove, but hugging the length of the building and running around them is not a bad strategy if you know you're in approximately the right place. I do have to say, sometimes matching up screenshots to the actual layout of the game, I mean, those screenshots are taken from a specific angle, and if you don't, and you know, there's a rampage in here, and I guess try not to pick it up. This is gonna have disastrous consequences in about, I don't know, a minute and a half. So there are a lot of hidden packages in this area. This is actually a pretty good area to kind of come if you want to pick them up really quick. So we're gonna go up to the construction site here, and get one of the really out of the way ones. There's one on a pillar, way up in this construction site. So. Yeah, and if you ever needed evidence that I'm just some normal guy who's playing this game who's not the greatest guy in the world that just has to do things repeatedly until they actually work, this is pretty good evidence right here. I look for this package everywhere that it's not, and then manage to miss getting it several times in a row. I think this package takes me probably 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. So, and I left it in because, you know, I mean, how can you not like watching somebody, you know, just mess up what they're trying to do? So that first pillar we saw, that's actually a unique jump. The most out of the way unique jump in the game. You really have to, I mean, you have to bring a bike all the way up here and stuff. Although the ramps are kind of a clue that there's ramps going up here so you can bring a vehicle up. But other than that, I can't imagine you'd ever find it on your own. You'd just be like, I wonder what happens if you drive off these beams. And there's 3 beams you can get on here, and actually, I just looked at the first 2, but there's one lower down here, and this is the one that we want. This is the one with the hidden package. Now, walking these beams can be really tricky, and I get it perfect the first time. Like, so here we go. Ready? Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. Just wonderful. And there's our hidden package, and we can see it. We're going to run right into it. But we still have a rampage going, so we can't pick it up. Which is beautiful. I actually realized that there was a rampage going and that I couldn't pick it up while I was still in the air falling. So before I hit the ground, I'd figured that out. So, and like I said, I'm gonna do the rampages together because they're easy to clip into a bunch of, you know, and shove a bunch into different videos. I can just show generally where they are and pick them up and then do them, and edit it all together as one video. See, all right, so back up we go. This is a good bit of failure. I'd like to say that I've learned my lesson and I'm going up there to do it right this time, but I don't even think I make it out under the pillar. There we go. I did make it out of the pillar. I made it all of 3 steps out before falling. And then I can't even make it up the ramp. I'm not a wizard at this game. But maybe that'll give you hope if you're watching this and you're going, no, this idiot who can't even walk down a pillar. If this guy, you know, can 100% Grand Theft Auto Vice City, then I certainly can. So, all right, there we go. We're lined up. You can actually, if you have a gun that targets, you can actually use the gun targeting to line yourself up for the run. Okay, so that was our 16th package, which makes it number 20 on our map. But you can use the gun target to line yourself up. I don't have a gun right now that I haven't picked up an assault rifle yet, so and won't be picking one up for a little bit. I actually don't like them very much as far as guns. They're good for doing damage to vehicles, but I have trouble with the targeting and hitting stuff, and which is going to make our rifle range missions really, really interesting. But you know, I've done that before. I can do it again. It's not a big deal. All right, so back behind these buildings, there's a dock or whatever they call it. And at the end, there it is. There's our hidden package. That's our 17th and number 21 on our map. So, and now I'm gonna go back and get the one that was really obvious earlier when I was right by the bridge. I didn't know why I got it. So we're gonna go back to the bridge to Starfish Island, and there's a hidden package under it. So we'll be getting that. So yeah, you go down here, and this one's a little tricky because actually you stop, and when you walk up, it looks like you'd just be jumping into the water. But when you get close, there we go. You can see that there's actually ground underneath, and then there's a really obvious hidden package over here. That's number 18 on our map, and it's our 18th. So Synchronicity, I think, is what they call that when two things match up like that. Um, that may happen. That may happen again. I don't know. Depends. I can see some of the higher number ones on our map matching up. I mean, obviously every map numbers them differently, but so all right. So now we're gonna head to, and we're gonna get the one that's just behind the Malibu Club. This is actually a really obvious one, and we've been running around this area so much that it probably would make sense for somebody to pick it up before. Well, we got a wanted level, and there are cops all over the place, so we're gonna go pick up a wanted star. Well, police bribe. I guess they're technically called police bribes. Um, so we're gonna go pick that up and then come back for our package because I just don't feel like getting arrested and having to start this whole capture thing over. Uh, so I didn't realize it either, but there's one in that pizza shop there that I found when I was looking up the numbers of the ones we got this time. So all right, so this will be our 19th package, and it'll be number 23. And then we'll head north, and on the bridge to the northern island, that bridge actually has one that I almost stopped and picked up during our last video of hidden packages. But we'll be picking that one up, and then this video will be over. So you'll have watched 12 minutes of me running around getting hidden packages. So, like I said, I'll try to find a route for the next ones, and I'll try to make the video a little shorter. It's kind of hard. It's a big, what do you leave in? What do you cut out? I mean, I know there's a lot of driving, but it doesn't. There's no real lengthy driving that I could cut out. I mean, I cut out two parts that were kind of pointless, but and I want you to, it helps to see. I mean, at least I hope it helps that you can see the kind of route and where I'm approaching from and things like that. Really, if you wanted just a video of, the actual physical me picking up the unique packages, I mean, I could probably do that in 2 or 3 videos, but I guess better safe than sorry. So anyway, so that's it. So we got our chainsaw, which is, like I said, the worst bonus ever. But from here on out, it's all vehicles and guns now for our bonuses. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on this LP. So bye.